This was 6, this was 5, this was 4, okay? And we're jumping I'm jumping to 3 now, okay? Because this is, and then the honorable mention. She was so confident. I'm over here like, so I'm looking at the tray. I'm like, we said 5. What you? Okay, we're moving on. All right, okay.
Alright, hi everyone. So today we're here to do something super exciting, at least for me. So within the past 2 years, I've started this fragrance collection that I am practically obsessed over. It drives Nick a little crazy. But yeah, I'm excited to show you guys today a few of the fragrances that we both find to be our top 5 favorites, and we're just gonna share them with each other and see how we both feel, like a kind of like a reaction video, sharing one honorable mention. Of course, I love all my perfumes. I have about 30 of them. A video on that coming soon, just to share our collections with. Well, yeah. You know what I mean? This is just our top 5 with the honorable mention. So yeah, we have some testing strips here, some coffee grounds. We just want to, do it up. Yeah,
we're excited. Happy New Year, by the way. We know that during Christmas and New Year's we kind of didn't film that much. I mean, we did little reels of 𝐦𝐭𝐞𝐬, and she was great and excited, and thank you guys all for the cards, the gifts. She loves all the toys, everything. New chapter, new year, new things. Last year, as we said, was a tough year, and we fully expect for this year to be not as tough as last year. And we're gonna be positive, and we're gonna manifest that. She already launched off her TikTok, and it does pretty well. And she's building her collection up slowly but surely. She's acquired some awesome pieces, I'll say, and in large part by just different gifts for birthdays and Christmas. Everybody in the family kind of knows that this is her thing. So, of course, I try to support it as best I can. And she's kind of gotten me into the fragrance game too. I got a couple little, man, y'all about to see. My stuff is kind of.
And to be honest, well, before I was like,
I always
go
kept
to the stores, look at different colognes, stuff like that. And
I got her some of her early ones.
Yeah, we would never go to the perfume counter. So it was just kind of like, that was just his thing. Yeah. And now I've kind of like, dove right in. So
yeah, I would always keep like 2 or 3 dope scents that I liked, and I would just nurse those for like a year or 2.
And I was in barely Bath and Body Works. I used to just go to Victoria's Secret and get like Passion Struck and Temptation, if y'all know what that is. Both of those are discontinued now, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she was always smelling good. I'm gonna tell you that much. Even if they're body sprays, I was all for it. So
all my clothes smell the exact same because they all smell like Victoria's Secret.
To this day, if we smell any of that stuff, it just takes me back like 5 years easy.
So it's hilarious.
Without further ado, we're gonna get started. Like Bria said, we got the testing strips. We got the coffee grounds to clear our nostrils. We're gonna rate these bad boys, and we're gonna start from our least favorite. Now, we love them all.
Yeah.
But least favorite, all the way down to number 1. And number 1, we want to put, to give you guys a metric. Number 1 is what we would consider wearing daily, or, I mean, for some of us, we do wear it daily. But if we could choose one fragrance to wear daily, that's what number 1 would be. Darling, lead us off.
Okay. So for number 1 that I want you to smell, that is going to be Tiffany Rose Gold.
And shout out to Brooklyn and Drake, because that was a birthday gift from Brooklyn and Drake. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah. And this is, you can smell it, but it's very clean. So it is kind of like a daily wear if you wanted it to be. It's very nice for like the daytime, in my opinion, but it could go to the night. It could, it could be nighttime fragrance. It's good. It's just really clean. It smells,
man, I really
like money. It's good.
Yeah,
I love it.
This smells like money, but this is like elegant. It's like elegant but it's clean. It's
girly, but not too girly.
It's not too girly.
It's feminine more so than girly.
Yeah, I can't even tell you what that is. That's just, I like that one.
Yeah. Okay,
she's coming with the heat, because that's number 5. She's coming in. She's coming in strong. I mean, okay, all right. Clear our nostrils out a little bit. Okay, I got something.
This is our top 5. So
top 5. So number 5 for me is Bleu by Chanel. So actually, this was a gift from Bria, and she surprised me with this one. And so we are going to go ahead and ooh.
You did 3 sprays.
Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Oh yeah, smell that. Go ahead. Ooh.
That's nice.
It's a little masculine.
Yeah, and it's fresh.
It's fresh, it's masculine.
It's not too heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
But it is a little heavy.
Touch my lip.
You know, it's not too bad. So that's my number 5. To be honest with you, it's one of the scents. The reason why it's number 5 for me is because it smells great, it does, but it's just not very distinct in my mind. Like the moment I say, oh, I'm gonna put on some Bleu, I'm like, wait, what does the Bleu smell like again? And like I always have to like retest it every single time I grab the bottle, but it's still a fabulous scent though.
Yeah. Okay. So next for me is 𝐤𝐤𝐤 by Kilian.
Now, is that a niche fragrance?
Yes, Kilian is a niche brand.
See, she's big on these niche brands. I can't.
Did I get enough on here for you?
And basically, for anybody that doesn't know, any niche fragrance or brand is a company that all they do. Go ahead. All they
only
do.
Make.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
They only make fragrances and scent related things. So like candles, fragrances, body care. Maybe.
And this was what by 𝐥𝐤𝐤?
That's not by 𝐥𝐤𝐤.
That's not Kilian. That's Kilian.
I think you got Chelsea. Is it 𝐤𝐤𝐿?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's that 𝐤𝐤𝐤.
𝐤𝐤𝐤.
Ooh, man, it smells like cotton candy, sweet gold. Let me see, bro.
That one people say is like a Cinnabon. Even though to me, I really don't get Cinnabon. Like, I don't know. I guess I can see Cinnabon, but it's it is boozy. It's warm, and I really love wearing it this time of the year. I just got it recently, so yeah, it's the only time of year I could have worn it because I ain't had it. But yeah, it smells really good. It's I don't know, it's just warm. To me, this is a very heavy fragrance, so I would only wear it around this time of the year. And then also maybe at nighttime, not maybe during the day, even though I wear it in the wintertime during the day or fall. But you know, yeah, because it's heavy and it's warm, it's sweet, but it's not like too sweet, and it's you know, unisex. I think all of Kilian's fragrances can technically be considered unisex, even though some lean more feminine than others. But
now that one, to me, that's not unisex. That's, man, I would lose putting that one, in my opinion. You know, but
I don't know. It might. Well,
it smells
you had
really
it on your
good,
skin
though.
before.
Yeah,
it was so
she had just got it. She had just got it out of the pack and was telling me about it. She's like, "You want to here, smell it," and then just did a full spray. And I mean, if like, the spray mark was this big on my arm, I smelled like it all the way until morning. Like I was like scrubbing it off in the shower. It didn't smell bad.
But I've watched men's videos of 𝐤𝐤𝐤, so men do wear it and enjoy this fragrance.
I would honestly wear it, but never admit to anybody what I'm wearing. Like they'd be like, "Oh man, Nick," like, and this happens at work. This happens a lot. Like people are always asking me like what I'm wearing, and I'll be like, I can't remember. Like that's that one. When I know, you know what you put on in the morning time, but that's the one. I'm not about to be like, yeah, I'm wearing 𝐤𝐤𝐤. They're gonna be like, what? It's called what? Is that a perfume or cologne? I'm like, really? It's a perfume, but it smells really good, you know. So see, she's coming with the heat. So now on to my number 4. Oh, I got some good ones. Okay, we're gonna go with Gentlemen Only by Givenchy. So this has got a sweet spot in my life. This was my daily wear back in 2016, 2017, like we first started dating. So I was always wearing this, and it's very unique, and we're gonna go ahead and, and unfortunately, there you go, smell that. They stopped making it.
It's citrusy.
Very citrusy.
Yeah.
Very.
Ooh, I can smell that 𝐤𝐤𝐤 still on my fingers. Goodness. It's citrusy, it's light, it's not too masculine either. It's like very fresh. You could wear this every day.
You smell fresh out the shower
Yeah.
all day long. And I don't know what the oil content is in this fragrance, but it lasts all day. Certain fragrances will have more alcohol than oil, and they'll wear off. And that's like probably which Bria taught me. It's probably the big difference between.
And this is Gentleman's Only Casual Chic.
Mm-hmm.
That's
the difference. Because I do actually have the regular Gentleman's Only, which it smells similar to this, but it's not as good. But it's a decent daily wear if you just want to smell fresh. So that is my number 4.
So next up, I actually have my Trap Rev Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, a little goes a long way.
I had this on today, actually.
Yeah,
So,
she was smelling good.
yeah.
Oh, I love this. You know, it seems like whenever Bria's wearing this one, and shout out to Louis Vuitton because they do a fabulous job with their fragrances. I mean, if you just get a spare second, you guys, or you have like a Louis Vuitton near you, go in there and smell the fragrances.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it. It's high quality. But whenever Bria's wearing this one, she always picks up Aria and, you know, brings her out to like get in the stroller or get out. And then like Aria smells like it too. It just rubs off on her. And both my babies are smelling like magic. But this is like, it's like peaches. I'm smelling peach. It's light and airy at the same time. And I mean, it's just the gift that keeps on giving. You know, that's the best way I can describe it. You know,
this
so
it's as well pretty feminine. I guess it could lean more on the girly side. It's fresh. You can wear it every day, in my opinion. It's not too heavy, although it is one of those that you can wear at night too. So I know I've said this about this and activities, but I literally have fragrances that are like those a lot of blush fragrances. I'd say where it's like I would wear it during the day and it's super girly, and you know, like I probably wouldn't wear that when I was going out. You know what I mean? Like being the age that I am. But maybe if you're like 18, it works. You know what I'm saying? So these just in particular are not those fragrances, and that's why I make the distinction. So don't think I just say that about everything, because I don't.
the wicked part is that's number 3 for her. Oh my goodness. Well, moving on to my number 3, Tom Ford Costa Azzura. And this is awesome because it's actually, like all Tom Ford fragrances, unisex. And you know,
I've worn it a couple times, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I knew nothing of it. You know, she just came and probably snuck and just, you know, yeah, that's it. Ooh, love that.
This is nice. It has like some pepper notes in there.
Yep.
It's more of a night fragrance, I'd say. Like
It
night
is.
out.
And I've only ever worn it going out. Like if I was at a particular work function where we had dinner, you know, or Bria and I were on date night and we were getting dinner. Basically, I don't think I've ever worn it without a sport coat or a suit on. It's kind of, I don't know. It just adds a little razzle, that little flair, you know, little flair, you know.
It smells really good though.
Definitely. On to your number 2.
Yep. So for my number 2, this fragrance is one that, when in doubt, I just throw this on because, you know. And this is Toy 2 by Moschino.
Whoa. I didn't expect this one, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't ever hear her talking much about this one, but
Because it's just like, it was cheap. I got it from like Rebel Sense for like $40 for the big bottle. So it's like,
sounds like bang for the buck. $40 and it's at number 2.
but it's this from the reason I love this so much, and I'm going to tell you this before I have you spray it, how you smell it. But this reminds me of being on vacation and taking a shower in the morning. That sounds like weird to say, but
before we head down to the pool or the
before
beach,
before you do anything, like waking up and knowing you're on vacation, just that feeling, getting in the shower, going into a clean, fresh, nice hotel bathroom,
knowing that
like,
you have nothing to do.
Yeah, that's what this smells like.
That's what this smells like. Knowing you have nothing to do.
You have to smell it first.
Wow, okay. I will admit. Okay. I will admit. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, I'm just I'm not feeling it. You know, but what's weird, check this out. This isn't her best. Like, this is the fact that this is number 2. Let's go ahead and rearrange. This is definitely about number. This is number 5. Let's go to 5.
Oh my gosh.
And we ain't gonna disrespect Tiffany's. We gonna bring the Tiffany's back. Listen, But what's weird about it is if I stop and I think about like us in Florida, Myrtle Beach, Barbados, Mexico, any of those vacations, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. If we're talking beach and pool, this does make sense. So that was a very keen observation that you made. So I'm grateful that you kind of prepped me a little bit. But to just flat out call this number 2.
It's my all-time favorites. Like, I could literally wear that any day. Like, if ever I'm
Ladies
out,
and gentlemen,
I don't know what to
this
wear.
is not a daily wear.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is. This is the clean, fresh scent. It smells really good. You can
And
really
that's funny
wear
because
this any day, all
I
day.
smell her wearing all these other ones more than I've ever smelled this.
No.
So what does that say?
No,
Okay.
you do not.
Well,
I just wore this the other night.
seriously?
Yes.
Man, shows what I know. I will give her that though. This is all subjective, and that's the beauty of the fragrances and stuff.
This
So
may
it's-
not be as big of a projector to me because it smells clean. Like, you would think that you just smelling my soap when you wear this fragrance.
Yeah, 100%.
And so that's probably why he doesn't register that that's my perfume that smells like that. But it actually really smells good. It does remind me of like being in a happy place. So that's why I really love it. Like, it's not even like this is like that. I know when I wear this, I'm going to get so many super compliments or whatever. Sometimes it's just about what something makes you feel like.
Mhm.
So, and that makes me feel like I'm on vacation. So,
Yep, that's interesting, you know.
but that his reaction was just hilarious. So that's absolutely, you know.
Well, we're gonna move on to my number 2. You guys, I think I might have missed that. Wait a minute.
No, you
We
didn't.
miscount? There's no way.
I have the,
Listen, okay.
I have the
here-
same amount left as you. We have one honorable mention.
Baby, you have one honorable. I got 4 sitting here.
Exactly. I just went. You need to go now. So then you would have 3 sitting there too after this round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Say, wait a minute. No, baby,
We're on our 4th. We get to our 5th, and then we have one honorable mention.
Okay.
But you're
let's
one
talk
step
about this.
behind.
Let's talk
me.
about this. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
No.
I have
I
4
hear you.
sitting on the tray. You only have 3.
Okay, I'm feeling you.
It adds up.
5, 4, 3. Now I got to go to 2, and then 1, and then honorable mention, right?
Yes.
So now look, because they can't see. They can't see what I'm looking at, right? Look what I'm talking about, though. Hold on, right? So we're talking 6 instead of 5. I said 5, baby.
Yes.
This is 4. Then
we
you
have
one
one
more.
honorable mention. So it's 5. That equals 6. The honorable mention is the 6th one.
Correct.
Yes.
Hear me, just for a second, okay? Just hear me for a moment, baby. You have 4 on the tray. You have 3 on the side. That is 7. That is 7. So. So I'm over here tripping. Now look, guys, Pete, just rock with me for a second. Just stick with me for a second. I have 4 fragrances left over here, and I have 3 on a tray. Okay, I've been doing math for it. I'm not the best at math. I'm not a mathematician or anything. That I have sitting here are fire. Like, I'm actually irritated that I actually picked any of these before. Like, I'm like, what? Like, I got way more heat. You know? So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead. We are gonna go ahead and alter the numbers, okay, to 6. So this was 6, this was 5, this was 4, okay? And I'm jumping to 3 now, okay? Because this is, and then the honorable mention. She was so confident. I'm over here like, so I'm looking at the tray. I'm like, we said 5. What you? Okay, we're moving on. All right, okay. This one here is Huerra by Bad Boy, and that
is Bad Boy by Carolina Herrera.
Excuse me. This is Bad Boy by Huerra. I said Huerra by Bad Boy. It's all bad though, so it's all good. I got this because of a straight finesse. Because she just can't stop, man. Come on, gotta get my stuff off. Man, next time use your fingers. You gotta,
All right, I'm sorry.
Next time she got to get the count. So Bria spent a weekend, back-to-back days buying fragrances, and I was irritated. And so she went to Ulta trying to shoot her little move, and I said, no, you're not getting anything. And so she bought me this to bribe me to not be so mad at the fact that she got another fragrance. You know what I mean? And so this was a great pickup. I get a lot of compliments on this one at work, and it lasts all day.
Woohoo! This is nice.
It almost
It's
smells
good.
unisex.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? It's got like a unisex vibe, but it's clean. It's to the point
Yeah,
where
it's clean for
obviously it'll react differently to your skin, you know, depending on like your who you are. You know, everybody's a little different, but I don't know what it is with this stuff. It just pops.
It does.
And I get a lot of compliments. It's got a fruity, it's like a fruity, peppery vibe, you know, but it just, it's just full. It's just full. So this is number, so this was 6, 5, 4. This is number 3, okay? All right, so we're gonna.
Next, I have Oriana by Parfums de Marley. Nick already know is not too fond of this fragrance. This is heavy, it's super sweet, syrupy sweet.
Oh yeah, this was the fragrance that I was intending on getting her as one of her Christmas gifts, but she secretly ordered it. And then I found out about it because I was watching her TikTok and she was like, new fragrance pickups. And she was doing a whole little situation. I said, hey,
you can smell the vanilla in here. You can smell the mandarin in here. Like, it smells so
give me
good.
that. I'm supposed to be doing that for her and she's over here getting me. You can smell the vanilla. You can smell the mandarin, but you can also smell the sweet tarts. This stuff smells like a straight up pack of them sweet tarts. You know, I'm talking about the multicolored little ones, the ones, you know, where you can only do like 1, maybe 2 packs and you get in your Halloween bucket and you kind of throw them to the side. Like, this smells like a sweet tart. Yeah, this is a sweet tart. I don't really care for that. And the finish on it is bubblegum. Traditional bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
You still smell good. No, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still gonna smell fabulous. You know?
I mean, it's heavy. It's not for everybody.
I mean, you know, but I mean, I would expect my young daughter to wear that. You know, like a 9-year-old, 10-year-old.
It's so funny because this smells a lot like Love Don't Be Shy by Killian, the one that everyone says Rihanna wears. And
Except there's nothing shy about this.
well, that's what it smells similar. You said the exact same thing about that one, that it smelled like sweet tarts. So he obviously thinks that it smells similar as well. So.
Without further ado, we into the thick of it. You know?
Into the thick of it.
You know what I'm saying? We are into the thick of it. Okay, this is 6, 5, 4, 3. I don't want to make any mistakes. My brain is all jumbled now. Now, this is my only niche fragrance, Creed. And to be honest, I don't even know which Creed this is. This is Creed, the gold bottle. And I love this, you know.
Is it Millesime or something?
Yeah, it's you know, Imperial. Yep. Oh, I got it on my fingers. I lost. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite fragrances of his. This
Man, I'm
like
telling you.
if you dream of what a man should smell like, this is it. This
Man.
is like it's just masculine. Like, you just step into the room and like you like, oh, who was that? You know what I mean? Like, that's what this is.
Bria got to
This
keep
is-
her eyes open. When I got that on, man, she be ready to fight.
It smells so good in a way that smells like money. It's I don't know. It's dominating.
Man,
But it's not too heavy. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's.
I actually keep some of that in
man.
I have a miniature travel spray. I keep some of that in there. You know, sometimes you'll be halfway through the day and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna reapply. You know, just give me a little. Like, oh, about to lay 'em out. You know, it's that good. It's that good. So, you know, Creed gold bottle. Just remember the gold bottle. You know, so that's a slapper right there. What we got for you?
Yeah. So my number 1 out of the 6, not the 5. I don't know what
Or
was
the
going on
2.
in my mind when I grabbed all these. I got a little excited. Obviously, I really like perfume, but this one is super popular. I love the burp and vanilla in this. I think that's what really gets me every time. And this is Valentino Born Aroma Donna. Obviously, everybody knows this perfume. It's super popular.
Oh yeah, that's hard. This is nice.
It's super strong. When I wear it, I'm like, whoo, I can smell it. I try not to overspray. But I would say it's something that I would reapply throughout the day. So, you know, but when you first put it on, it's, you know.
This is one of the cleanest scents that she's got. I mean, you can
think
smell
it's clean?
It's clean. I can smell the citrus. I mean,
I think that's a little heavy to be clean. You smell citrus?
No, it's clean as in it's fresh. Like, okay, imagine you fully like degrease and clean your entire home, and then you crack the fragrances out, you know, and it just smells like that. The after finish, you light some candles, you get your vibes going. That's what this smells like. It's like, this is how you want your home to smell. If I had an ionizer, I would put this scent in my ionizer, and I would want my whole house to smell like this. It just smells fresh. Like, whoa, like you came in someone's house and it smelled like this, you'd be like, this is a clean home. You know what I mean? It's fabulous. I can't even get mad at it. Well, drum roll, please. Oh, no. Christmas is over. So my number one fragrance, and see, Bria slept on her Louis Vuitton, but mine is Louis Vuitton Meteor. You know, and of course they always do a nice little, here's a fun fact about Louis Vuitton fragrances. They will engrave your bottle, keep your bottle, and you take it back and they'll refill it for you for like $100. So high quality ingredients, fragrance, these things last all day. You can daily wear it. And actually I have been daily wearing this one, and they're gonna laugh when I come back so soon to get it refilled. But this is Meteor by Louis Vuitton, and this is my favorite, and it lasts all day long. It'll be like, you know, I get up early and I get my day going, and it'll be 8 o'clock at night, and Bria's like, dang, you smell good. You know what I mean? And this is just from early this morning. And so I love this stuff. You know, this is my all-time favorite. I wear it every day.
It smells so good. It's masculine, it's citrusy, it's clean. Yeah, like Nick walks by me, it could be later on in the day. I know he got dressed like at 7 a.m. This is 6 p.m. and he's walking by, and I'm like, wow, like, what did you put on today? And he's like, I put on that Meteor. So yeah, Meteor is definitely it.
Listen, I slapped the Meteor on, turn around, look at Chunk, and she be smiling. That's that one. That's that one, you know, and she knows, she already knows, you know, she want me to come pick her up. It's good. So, on to our honorable mention.
Yeah. So, my honorable mention is YSL's Libre Intense. This is the first fragrance that got me into fragrances, actually. So that's why I say it's an honorable mention. Oh my God, I keep spraying this on my fingers. But it's literally so warm, yet that lavender makes it clean. It is something I would probably wear more so during like maybe like the nighttime, a date night or something like that. But I absolutely love it.
Yeah, that's ooh, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, to be honest with you, that could have made the rank. You know, it could have
better than Toy 2.
Moschino, yes, definitely. Like, without a doubt, it could have beat it. But that's my opinion. But Moschino's got a special place in my heart because it does remind me of vacation, and I could, you know, and we're so ready to get back on vacation. You know, coming soon, by the way. So another vacation vlog's coming up in February. So, yeah, that's dope. Libre, that's the one. Keep that. Honorable mention is Sauvage by Dior, and I won't say it's slept on. I know a lot of you guys have seen it in commercials with Johnny Depp, or you've seen his life-size cutouts at the store, and which is actually, funny enough, kind of made me want to check it out or want it and everything like that. I'm a Johnny Depp fan. You know, it makes good work. But this is a very unique smell and fragrance, and
oh yeah, it's really nice.
It's classic. I will say this though, the reason why it's honorable mention is it doesn't last as long as the other fragrances. It doesn't have you feeling as fresh as long. I mean, it'll kind of get to a point where you're just kind of like, I'm sorry to say, you'd be like, hold on, I know whoa, you know, it'll kind of start to turn on you a little bit, in my opinion, you know.
It's so funny because I hear a lot of girls talking about like, a man that thinks that Sauvage is it, or like, you know, like it at one point being like sold out everywhere and being like this, you know, like something everybody needs to have their hands on, and it becoming like this overhyped fragrance or whatever, and like there being like better fragrances out there. Obviously, this was like the minimal, like I want to try too hard, but it definitely does smell good. You know, I definitely like it. I think that, you know, it's not bad. I don't know. So
yeah, I just think it was, I don't know. I think it was overhyped. A lot of it was marketing, like Bria said, and it's not as good as it was pushed. I mean, they just put a giant bag behind it and it ran with it. But I mean, you know, you have fragrances like Meteoré, Louis Vuitton, which you'll never see on a commercial, really, you know, and I'm telling you, it's going to destroy it any day of the week. And then bang for the buck. I mean, you can, you know, the ability to take your bottle in and refill it, and the service that they give just in general, just, you know, and they give you a quality product for what you're getting, you know, even more so in my opinion than Creed. And Creed is notorious. Now, if you don't know anything about Creed, the royal families in England, and I'm like a history buff, they always, to this day, the royal family gives a royal charter to different companies, right? And so you have like a specific boot maker that has a royal charter, and a specific suit maker on Savile Row has a royal charter. And so they make all of the royal family's clothing or boots. And so Queen Victoria gave her royal charter to Creed to make all of the fragrances for the royal family, or hers more specifically, just her. And so they've been around for that long, before the world wars, and have been operating as a niche fragrance company and brand, and that's their story. So basically, they've been in the game for a moment. They know what they're doing. They have a bunch of great fragrances. We've smelled a lot of them. Some I don't like, some I do, some Bria doesn't like, some Bria
I'm
does.
pretty sure that this was like a staple scent for a few celebrities.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. And that was, of course, a Father's Day gift, which I appreciated so much from you and Aria. So, big announcements, big things. Like we said, Bria's got her TikTok. It's been doing very well. A lot of notable fragrance influencers have been tapping in on her page. Don't let her be modest. It's okay.
No, it's not even that much. It's
not even that much, but it's a start. She just started it. We'll slap the link, you know, check out her page in the bio. So I want you guys definitely to go over there, hit the like button, and be on the lookout for some more fragrance content from Bria. I'll be tapping in from here and there to do a little bit of this, or I'll have some new pickups and I'll support her in some of the videos. So she'll be starting a separate channel to kind of dig into this hardcore. I'll be supporting that. We'll still be doing Wallerly stuff this year. We'll still be traveling, still getting content. You'll still see Aria. And we're just gonna change how we're doing things a little bit this year. Be more reels, more things going on, more blessings. And yeah, we're excited for you guys to follow along with us. Happy New Year, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Catch us next time on the next episode of Wallerly. Peace.